There's the Konami logo. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And the game we're playing today, sorry for the noises that the chair's making. Ooh, bugs, creepy walls, what could this be? Well, it's probably in the video title already, so you know what's coming. And here it is, Super Castlevania 4. So, yes, this is the first of the, and to be honest, the better of the two Super Nintendo Castlevania games. And there's Simon. Okay, so, this game, I have to say, it's a good game. I'm not gonna say it's not a good game. Okay, let's see if it, can I jump on the stairs in this one? I can, and I can jump off. Okay, that's good. I can never remember which ones are the ones where you can. Oh yeah, this has the, this limp whippy, thing. Okay. So I do think this is a good game and everything. And I suppose, you know, I suppose this technically is in my top 5 Castlevanias. So much, you know, insofar. But I think I would still pick, like, Castlevania 1, 3, or Rondo of Blood over this easily. Like Vampire Killer and Bloody Tears in the final levels. And one good thing I can say definitely about this game is that if there's one Castlevania game, which I think can be considered like beginner friendly, this is probably it. But in this game, honestly, like using the special items is pretty optional because you can whip in 8 directions, and you can also do this, which is fun, I guess. But honestly, I seem to always remember those. And now you can apparently get the turkeys in the freaking the turkeys, the hams, the meats, whatever they are. You can apparently just get them from like the normal candles. I prefer video game music that has a little bit more kick to it, but you know, when used in the right place, I do think, you know, atmospheric music is a good. This is called the Theme of Simon, but it's called something else. I think there's an enemy sort of similar to this in Circle of the Moon. Circle of the Moon, which I've previously stated is the only one of the Metroidvanias that I really enjoy. That's on the Game Boy Advance. Whoa! Whoa! I was thinking about horses for some reason. And yeah, okay, so there were horse heads. I was wondering, like, was there like a horse enemy in this game or something? Yeah, I think it's dumb that you're that this only does like partial damage, but I suppose the whole point of that, I do not like this. Oh, I think it's in Circle of the Moon is where you can actually spin the whip around, and I think that's a very useful power, actually. Yeah, Circle of the Moon, that's a cool game. I actually like it. I think the music's really good. It is, however, a game that reuses, it recycles a lot of Castlevania music. Way more than normal. I was wondering if that was a pit or if I could actually walk over it. Yeah, the meats just come out of the candles. That's what I thought. Oh yeah, they are spinny. I was thinking about that. So yeah, I do remember this game somewhat, but it's honestly been not too long. And I think this has probably the worst Dracula fight, because it's Dracula, and then Phase 2 Dracula is just Dracula with a skull head. So he doesn't turn into a big monster in this, which honestly just feels like a little bit of a cheat, like, yeah. I do think, though, that especially because some of the levels later in the game become such utter bullshit. Oh, it's the first boss fight already. I was wondering about this. I thought he was dead already. Yeah, because some of the later levels are real bullshit. Like, it's actually nice that you can... Oh, that was a cool pose. I really would want it to step on the... Yeah, because in Rondo of Blood you have a little... It starts to slow down a little bit before it does the freeze frame. So that's why it's much easier to get the cool freeze frame. But I think this game is nice. I think this game is okay. And I would think this is like the most beginner-friendly... Oh yeah, this is the water part. Ugh, I hate this part. Yeah, this is probably the most beginner-friendly of the Castlevanias as well. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The hand grabbed me. Hey, it's Moss Man! Wait a minute. How do I... Oh, it's L. It's not up and attack, it's L. Yeah. But yeah, I don't like this game nearly as much as Rondo of Blood. But to be honest, I do still think this is better than Castlevania Bloodlines. And that's a game where I definitely am in favor of using the American name over the European one because they called it Castlevania the New Generation. Not Next Generation, but yes, the acronym for that would be the same. So, yeah, what I was getting at. Yeah, Bloodlines, I'm not a big fan of Bloodlines. It's not a bad game, but, like, there's nothing really special about it. Actually, it's the only other Castlevania game that I think I've played where you don't actually play as a Belmont per se. So it's the son of John Morris. Wait, or the cowboy dude from the original Dracula novel. Like, his son is the playable character. But apparently the Morrises are... I don't remember quite how the lore goes, but either the Morrises are actually part of the Belmont family, they just have a different last name, or they inherited the Vampire Killer Whip for a while. I think the music in Bloodlines is great, so there's that. And I think it's graphically pretty good. Oh, I done goofed. I honestly thought I was dead. Oh no, not these frogs. This is a kind of a nice, literally, Castlevania, honestly. Well, for now. I think the gold level is the first really, like, bullshit level. Ooh. But then, like, the ones that lead up to Dracula, I think those are like the ones that have, like, letters in the name. They're not numbered. So, like, Castle A, B, C. Is this the bridge? No, it's not. I thought this was the obligatory bridge that breaks down while you're walking on it. There's a lot of those in Castlevania. There's a really intense one in Rondo of Blood. I seem to remember there was a good one in Bloodlines as well. Either that or I'm mixing it up with another game. I'm pretty sure this game has it too. Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh, but yeah. So, the other 16-bit... Oh, goddamn. Medusa. Yeah, I was low on health. There was no way I was gonna... Oh, boy. Okay, gotta watch my health a little bit with that. So the other Castlevania on Super Nintendo is... Dracula X, which is called The Vampire's Kiss. I always seem to remember that it's the kiss of the vampire, but it is the vampire's kiss. And I actually have played it. I got it up for the Wii U, and I gotta say I'm not a fan of it. So basically, the thing what I get from it, what it's supposed to be, is that because Castlevania Rondo of Blood was supposed to be actually, where you know the X comes from in Akumaju Dracula X, which is the Japanese title, it comes from the fact that it was I suppose, the 10th game in the series at this point, so I think they were counting the NES games, the Game Boy games that had come out to this, and Bloodlines? Wait, that doesn't quite add up. Maybe they also count like Kid Dracula, which is where you're baby Alucard, basically. That's a weird, obscure game. Maybe they don't, but that's where I get like how the math adds up. But because it only came out for the PC Engine CD, you know, which was the Japanese TurboGrafx CD and the CD unit for it. It didn't get a Western release, so my guess is because they considered it canon, they decided, well, we have to make like at least some version of this game for Western audiences as well, so that, you know, otherwise like the series wouldn't make sense. Because Richter Belmont, yeah, you see, this is the thing about the bosses. Like, you don't really have to try very hard. Ooh, that's creepy. Ugh, I've forgotten about these hand guys. So I think they did Vampire's Kiss just so, you know, they had a game with Richter Belmont. But I do have to, like, say that... Oh yeah, this flying imp guys, they're kind of weird. Yeah, they look like a little squeal when you hit them. Okay, but, so I think they did Vampire's Kiss just so they would have a game with Richter Belmont on it, because I don't know if they were already working on Symphony of the Night, but because of Symphony of the Night is then a direct sequel to that game, they wanted to have it. And people say that it's kind of like a butchered port of Rondo of Blood, and honestly, after playing it, I kind of agree. Like, it is... Like, Rondo of Blood is difficult, but it's not, like, bullshit difficult. Like, it's you know, it's bearable, and also, you know, it has a save game feature. And I do think that the Super Nintendo version, they did, like, a good job of, like, getting the music from the game, but, like, the level design is just so infuriating with that. Like, there was that cave section. I didn't finish the game, honestly, and I don't think I honestly don't feel like going back to it, because the level design was just garbage in that. I hated it. Oh yeah, so there wasn't a boss fight there. That's weird. Alright, here comes the cave section. That's kind of weird, but I like this. I like this. I think this is cool. What's that water part? I don't remember that. Oh yeah, here, like the music is just literally this whistle thing. Ooh, look at that parallax. Like, I love the cave behind there. And that's these cave guys. Yeah, they just split into smaller enemies. Yeah, these dragon guys, not nearly as annoying in this since they were in the original. Don't worry, I'm sure by level 4, I think level 4 is where we get the Trixie Dixie Mode 7 crap. Like, I think by then, this game is, the difficulty will pick up, just like on the first Castlevania. Yeah. That's scary, like having to drop down, you not knowing what's down there. The spikes have like a green tinge to it. That's kind of weird. But then again, I kind of like it. I tend to... I tend to not really like... Oh, fuck. Like I've said this before, that I tend to not really be... I'd say Super Nintendo, overall, never been as big of a fan as Sega Mega Drive, overall. I think this game, like I said, I do think this game is better than Bloodlines, but... And, you know, of course, like, some of my all-time favorite games are on the Super Nintendo, obviously. Like, all the Donkey Kong Countries and Yoshi's Island. But I don't know, I always kind of find... it's a bit plain and safe. as a platform. Like there's not like a big surprise games. Like there's one game that I really do want to let's play, but the problem is like the only versions I have of this game are either on an emulator or that At Games portable, and the audio in that is so bad that I think people would just hate me. It's not just bad; it's also in mono, so it would be kind of shitty, you know. It would cause some audio shit. The game I really would want to let's play is Decap Attack. I really love that game. It's one of my all-time favorites for Mega Drive. Oh. And it's exactly the kind of game that you really didn't get on the Super Nintendo. Like it's a bit, you know. It has a bit of a grotesque aesthetic to it because of all the mummy shit. But I think it's a really cool, cute, fun game. And yeah, I really would want to... Yeah, no, okay, now I remember why I don't remember this level, because it's so goddamn kind of boring, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, like, one thing I will say about Super Nintendo games is the music is almost never bad. Because, honestly, like, the Mega Drive sound chip, when it's used properly, it can be awesome. But I know way more games with really bad music on the Mega Drive. Oh, it's the Gilman. Ugh, is that what they look like in this? I might be... Maybe I'm thinking of the ones in Rondo of Blood. Oh, shit. Oh, there's stuff falling. I don't remember this. Been a while. Been quite some while. Oh, this eyeball fucker. I hate these. It's been quite some while since I've played this. Oh, fucking Bone Dragon. Eat a dick. I seriously just hate those guys. Ugh. Okay, let's see if the cross does anything. Oh, I want that. I want that. Come on, die already. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I don't like these guys. These guys, they remind me of the black hairy guys. That sounded bad. I mean the I don't remember what they're called, but the black furry guys in Super Mario World, in the flight levels. I've been playing Super Mario World just recently. Honestly, I'm kind of reminded of why... And I played Super Mario World, then I played a little bit of Super Mario Bros. 3. And I'm always... Every time I start playing Mario 3, I'm just reminded of, yeah, why I love this game more than Super Mario World. Because Super Mario World is just kind of... It's the same thing. It's like... It's got some really cool stuff. And I love Yoshi. Wow! Wow, wow, wowie wow. Okay. So, you know, Super Mario World. It's got some cool stuff. It's got some good music. And I love Yoshi, but holy hell, like, the game is like... I'm always just reminded of, like... Oh, wow, I got the short whip. I don't like this. I want my long whip. Give me my long whip. Oh, wait, can I... Hey, come on, guys. Guys, come on. Come on, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm recording this on Good Friday. We have not recorded the finale of Yoshi's Island yet. We'll get to that eventually. So wait, can I... Oh yeah, I could do this. Okay. Like I was thinking, like if I jump and whip a little too soon on that, like, am I just screwed? Okay. Okay, that time the item was actually useful because that was a pain trying to whip him. Ah, fucking birds. Oh no. No! Holy hell. Wow, we're not even that far in the game. The bullshit factor suddenly jumped up when I wasn't looking. Actually, that was kind of shitty. I really wish would have given me the whip upgrade before it killed all the enemies. Oh no. Fuck. Oof. So I've been in a bit of a He-Man kick as of late, but I did bring back the B&W reviews. Oh my god. What's going on? What's going on? I can't just game over on this level now. I guess that just has the cross every time. So I've been a bit of a He-Man kick, and I've been doing a lot of He-Man videos, so I decided to do the B&W review just in the case, because I literally, before I did the B&W review of Donkey Kong Country, like, I literally had just finished a bunch of He-Man videos again. And I don't know, I've just been on a big He-Man kick recently. Like, I could have, honestly, I could have done the whole big He-Man review video thing. Like, I've been just, honestly, I've been just, like, I suppose my channel has just been so starved of He-Man content for so long that I finally decided I needed to do something about the situation. Okay, I gotta kill that bird now when it comes on screen. No, fuck you. Are you shitting me? Ugh. There's another reason I don't like using the items. They don't work. As intended. Okay, good. That time it worked. But like, when you can just reach all the enemies using your whip, like, it takes away... It takes away the whole point of even using it, the items. Oh, is this the dragon? Is this the dragon, or am I thinking of, again, a Circle of the Moon? I get this game and Circle of the Moon weirdly mixed up. Like, they are both 16-bit games, but... Oh, it is Dragon. There's a very similar boss in Circle of the Moon. But I think you have to, like... It's actually on either side of you, so it's slightly more challenging. Okay, now I have to use it because they're too far away. Come on, you fucks. Oh, no. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. Ugh. How? Oh, am I out of hearts? That's why it didn't work. Oh, shit. Okay, I think that's long enough for one episode. Yes, I got it! Oh man, I love that. Okay, see you in just a second.